In this battle, we're going to see how much impact damage affects the very light Afar swordsman. Low health, low armor, low mass, low everything. And they're going to be put up against very light melee cavalry. You'll notice by the stats that these camel warriors have 0 melee damage, and they have 0 charge bonus. So every single point of damage done by these guys is going to be impact damage. Over here as well, we have light shock camels, then we have heavy camels, and these guys have a charge bonus as well, so they're not really that relevant, because even though they have 0 melee damage, the charge bonus is going to be added to both melee damage and melee attack once they hit the Afars. So first of all, let's just see how the camel warriors do. Very light melee cavalry against a spaghetti line of Afars. So, Afar swords. So 69 men dead. That is 51, more than 51, 52 casualties taken on the charge by a very light melee camel. So we'll just turn them around here so I don't charge them in the rear. Turn around the Afar swordsmen so they get a bit of a fighting chance. They are turned around. So now the camel warriors, very light melee, will come in for a second charge. No weapon damage is being done. This is all impact damage. And by the second charge, the Afar swords drop down to, let's see here, drop down to 55 men. So the most damaging charge was by far the first charge, because there were just more men to get hit. But it looks like 3 charges might be all it takes with the very light units. And these are the lightest camels in the game. So yes, the Afars break the camels, 3 charges, and 79, almost 80 kills. Very devastating stuff. Now we're going to see what the light shock camels can do. Not very light anymore, just light. Let's see if they get more than 50 kills on the first charge. Boom. Alright. So they're pulling out, and they got 46 kills on the charge. Interesting. Next charge, a bit of an angle there, 83 kills, and the Afar swords still in the fight. Now they shouldn't be anymore. The camel lancers, 99 kills and gone. So the heavy, let's see how the heavy does on the first charge, if they can get more than 50 pure impact kills on the charge. And boom, knocks down. Yeah, that was significant. So 90 kills on the charge for the heavy camels. Very, very devastating stuff. And at some point, this is why I stressed the importance of having heavy cavalry. It's not as much a factor in cavalry engagements, because cavalry doesn't take impact damage, but it's a huge factor in terms of allowing you to kill infantry with said cavalry. Because if you have very light units, you're going to be charging in more times to kill the same infantry units, and you take more damage that way. And let's just see what the very heavy Almacas can do against the Afar swordsmen. Remember, they do have a charge bonus. And goodbye. So 113 kills on the charge against Spaghetti Afars. Spaghetti does come with significant penalties against charging cavalry. Going wider makes you stronger against infantry and missiles, but it also means that cavalry, and this is pure impact aside from with this on Marcus Lancers, heavy cavalry, heavy camels will just wreck light infantry. That was very light infantry, and we're also going to see light infantry, medium, and heavy to see how much that affects how much impact damage is done. But by impact damage alone, cavalry has no problems killing infantry in Total War Attila. Strength and honor.